to pull the glass.
Oh, we'll have a look at it. We'll figure it out. Hello, guys. Welcome to today's Captain's Vlog. It's 10:07 on January 15, 2018. Yeah, we don't have to pull a glass. It's going to be fine.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm absolutely certain about that.
Because they got that lip there.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. I'll be back. I gotta do a thing. It's true. Really, it's not glamorous, but a large portion of my job is making a fool of myself publicly and often. It pays the bills.
Speaking of which, I have a question for you.
What?
What's the historical significance of the makerspace movement?
There is no historical significance of the makerspace movement. The existence of the makerspace movement is a sad, horrible symptom of what's happened to the past two generations.
So there's some historical significance go on.
Her parents lived in a world of self-sufficiency, of personal responsibility, of you have fundamental skills. And not just they knew how to do long division without having to take out their phone. They had fundamental skills. It was a totally normal, everyday thing for a guy to know how to hand roll a cigarette, weld an axle, set a bone. Like, these are normal, fundamental things that people just knew. And we've lost that. And it started with my generation. We lost that. Because the generation before mine basically got the shit beat out of them by the previous generation, because that's just how the world worked. And then we discovered drugs. I blame you. Then we discovered drugs, and the 60s were a really fun time, and people chilled out, and we just had another big damn war. And we had a war every generation for 3 generations, 4 generations. And after 1, 2, Nam, Korea, that's backwards, but Korea, Nam, by the time I was born, and I was born 5 minutes before Vietnam ended. I was born in 75. Her generation made promises to my generation of, you're going to have a better world. We're going to live in a world of peace and love, and we're not going to beat the shit out of our kids anymore. And that was great as an idea. And when you put it in practice, you end up with that. You end up with an entitled generation of people who are soft. They're not stupid. He's smart as hell. That kid would not surprise me at all if he had an IQ made me look like a carrot. He's not stupid, but he's not engaged.
I think maybe talking in front of a few people.
Oh yeah, you're my example. I'm picking on you. I'm singling you out in front of a group of people and picking on you intentionally. Because you're the one that was sleeping in the boardroom this week, not him.
When I was little, my dad used to beat me up.
So?
So I think he taught somebody else.
No. My dad beat the shit out of me on a regular basis. Get over it. You can either wear that as a badge and carry that through your whole life of, Daddy didn't love me. Fuck him! Move out! That's what I did.
What I did.
Yeah.
No,
I moved out at 15. I never missed a day of high school. I graduated with straight A's.
Parents who don't hit their kids anymore. That's what you were talking about.
No, parents still hit their kids.
Oh yeah, I can vouch for that.
Yeah, I personally vouch for that. There's a difference between discipline and abuse. And we got so caught up in protecting kids from abuse that we've lost discipline. We have a generation of kids who are terrified just existing. I'm not okay with that. We have a generation of kids who have no idea how a car works. It's a magic thing. You put gas in one end, and I think you put oil in up here, somewhere, and you just drive it until it makes that funny sound. And when it stops making the funny sound, either it fixed itself or you have to buy a new car. This is the stuff I deal with on a daily basis. It's why the Geek Group exists. And the Maker Movement exists because your generation, and a little bit of mine, got sick of being soft, and they got sick of being stupid, and they got sick of living in a world with no user-serviceable parts inside. And they want to have control. They want to be able to fix things. They want to have some kind of control over their life in a world that is absolutely off the rails. That's what the Maker Movement is. The Maker Movement isn't, I want to be able to make cool shit. The Maker Movement is, I want to have some control over my life, and this is how I can express that. Whether it's through art, or through research, or through building, or through whatever, that's what the maker movement actually is. And it's why I do this. Because that is the most important thing that will come out of this room today. And that matters. And we don't value art in America. We don't value creativity in America.
Exactly.
Europe does. They've got that shit figured out. America doesn't. And I know that the only way back to getting to where we want to be is by people learning grandpa stuff that her generation knows. But your generation's just figuring out. And that's actions have consequences. Stupid hurts. You have to have personal accountability and responsibility and things like that. And we're getting there. The pendulum will swing back.